Quick pass, throws. That one is intercepted. Evanston gets the interception. A la Malcolm Butler in the end zone. The Red Devils are going to win this one.
And we welcome you to Fackrell Stadium, live from the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. This is Elan Olliff here bringing you the action as we get you set for another exciting edition of Evanston Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. It's a very special night here in Evanston. Not only is it senior night, we will be also honoring a very special young man to our community. Maybe you have heard the story over the week, but we will talk more about that a little bit later on. We're about 45 minutes away from the kickoff. In the meantime, we have our pregame show. You're listening to a First Bank Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we know our members by name and we love working with them face-to-face. But did you know that members can also handle almost all banking online? Everything from managing your accounts and paying bills to applying for all types of loans. It's simple and we're happy to help you get started. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth for today's game as we get set for our scene set today, brought to you by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant. Stop by El Paso, the best in the West. We'll have it when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth for our scene set tonight, brought to you by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant. El Paso, the best in the West. Well, it is the final game for the Evanston Red Devils after the victory by Jackson over Powell last week. That did mathematically eliminate Evanston from the playoffs this season, but a chance to go out on a high note. Evanston playing senior night against Green River, as Green River comes in with a playoff spot on the line. Quite frankly, if Green River wins tonight and Jackson loses to Star Valley, then Green River will be in the playoffs. Evanston, of course, trying to keep that from happening. And as we look at our scene set, a big thing that's going to come into effect today is the weather. It looks beautiful on the screen, but the wind is definitely going to play a factor in this game. And we'll talk about more how that will come into a factor later on in our pregame show. But our scene set, Evanston out there in their red uniforms, white numerals, red helmets with red face masks, pitchfork E on one side, an animated devil head on the other. Green River, white uniforms, dark green numerals, a kind of shiny green helmet with a black wolf outline. It looks kind of like the Nevada Wolves outline in out there, with that in black and outlined in white. So it's going to be a fun game between these two rivals on I-80. Talking with Green River broadcaster Eric Pauley, he said that this is now the battle for I-80 as Evanston and Green River plays in every sport against each other. It used to be Green River and Rock Springs, but now this has definitely become the rivalry game. Evanston, Green River, it's coming up in about 40 minutes. That's your scene set, brought to you today by El Paso All-American Mexican Restaurant. El Paso, the best in the West. We're going to step aside, and when we come back, we will get you ready for Coach's Show. This is a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
This is Colt Hamilton with Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. I'm excited to announce our new Legendary Leadership Award. Each month we are going to be giving away $1,000 to a local legendary leader. We need your nominations. We want to start giving back to people that have stepped up to keep our community thriving. Nominate anyone from leaders among our schools, healthcare workers, first responders, and so on. Who do you know that has made an impact in our community? Together, let's recognize and reward people that have made a difference in your lives. Email me your nominations at leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com or click the link below. Again, that's leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com.
Evanston and Horizon High School students, start your college career now. Challenge yourself. Gain skills and confidence to help you succeed while taking credits toward the degree you want. Take Western courses for free while attending high school. Courses are paid for by Uinta BOCES #1. What are you waiting for? For more information, call 789-5742 or email info@uintaeducation.org.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
For more than 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Our professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we're able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses of all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Call us today to see how we can help with all your printing and copying needs. Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uinta County School District #1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uinta County School District #1, Pathway to Excellence.
Red Devil Sports on My Local Radio is also brought to you in part by Bear River Dental. Your perfect smile is just around the corner at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Bridges, crowns, dental cleaning and exams, fillings, x-rays, fluoride treatments, mouth guards, tooth extraction, clear aligners, porcelain veneers, teeth whitening, or a full mouth smile reconstruction makeover. Whatever you need when it comes to your dental needs, we've got you covered. The professional staff at Bear River Dental provide services that can improve overall health and wellness. Call today to schedule an appointment. Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. 307-789-5608. Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth as we are around 36 minutes away from kickoff of this one, and the house is starting to hopefully fill up. It's kind of hard to tell as we are positioned right above the student section, but it should be a good night for some football and also a good night to have a benefit for Evanston's own Kendall Cummings. Throughout the game, they're going to be doing things to raise money for Kendall's medical bills. Just in case you haven't heard, Kendall Cummings is the Evanston native, the wrestler who saved his teammate's life from a grizzly bear attack just last weekend in Cody. He's back here in Evanston, and they will be honoring him on the field during halftime. Also, during our halftime show, we have an interview with Kendall Cummings and his father, JP, that we are proud to air for you. But it is October in Wyoming, and that means it is championship season, fall championship season, and the first fall championship will be decided tomorrow in Ethity, Wyoming, at the location of Wyoming Indian School. And Competing in that will be the Evanston Cross Country Red Devils. When we come back, we'll have Coach Nate Conrad talk to us about the game plan to bring home a state championship to Evanston on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Here with Evanston Cross Country head coach Nate Conrad. Coach Conrad, you guys just came back from conference in Lander. Pretty good showing from your boys and girls teams over in Lander.
Yes, it was a course that we were unfamiliar with, and so that had some hiccups and added some adversity to the overall race. But our kids showed up and they gave everything that they had, and they raced well. And maybe the kids were a little disappointed in the outcomes. Boys finished third overall. Girls took a second place finish. But as a coach and as a program, this was just another step in our process in racing for a state title this weekend at Ethity. And so we're going to we're taking what happened at Lander as a positive, as a way to step us closer to our end goal of state titles at this weekend.
Coach, what are some adversity you guys feel like you were able to overcome at conference that you feel like will just be beneficial to you guys as you race for a state championship in Ethity this weekend?
Of course, definitely running on a course that we've never been on before, never raced at Lander. If anybody's ever played golf at the golf course there at Lander, it's got a big, huge mountain ridge that runs right through the middle of it, and we went down it, and then once you go down you have to come back up, and we had to do that, or the runners had to do that right around mile 2, so they were well into their race, already exhausted, already tired, and then you had to climb up from that bottom portion of the golf course back up to the top. That was pretty tough, so that was a big adversity. We had one of our other runners, Braised and Meacham, I think fell casualty to a teammate stepping on the back of his shoe, which ended up causing him to lose his shoe within the first 20 meters of the race, and then he proceeded to run the full 3 miles with one shoe on and one shoe off. So that is definitely not something that I would recommend doing, but he persevered and pushed hard and gave us his best effort. And then another piece of adversity is just the competition that we faced. I mean, 3A is by some people's standards, they think it would be easy, but it's no cakewalk. There are some really good programs, really good runners at the 3A level, and we saw some of the best of them this weekend or this last week. And so our kids really stepped up and raced really well. We had some nagging injuries, some nagging illnesses that we've been dealing with, and then an asthma attack that took one of our runners out. But in the end, our kids, they persevered, they pushed hard. Nobody gave in, nobody gave up, and everybody completed, and they raced to their fullest and to their best ability, and that's all we can ask for as a coaching staff.
How beneficial is it for you guys to race in a regional where you see some of the top competition in the state? Basically 2 weeks in a row, you race them at regionals. Now you'll race them at state with all the chips on the table. How beneficial is that for your kids to already have seen some of the top competition throughout the year as you guys prepare for the state championship race?
Yeah, it's really beneficial. I mean, familiarity is a key in this sport. If you get to run against similar runners often, you get to the feeling of how they attack a course. You get the feeling of how they go about their racing, and then of course being familiar with the course itself is a huge benefit. Great example, Jasmine Tapia, who ended up being our top finisher on our girls race. She ended ended up fourth. Been going up against Carly Sabe from Lyman all year long, running with her, but Carly always kept getting her at the end. But this last Thursday, Jasmine finally took it to her and was able to pull away in the last 1,000 meters of that race and ended up beating Carly for the first time ever, which I don't think she's ever been beaten by anybody else in this valley in the 2 or 3 years that she's been running. Yeah, probably even going way back to middle school, she hasn't been beaten by anybody in this valley. So Jasmine did it, and so came away with an all-conference title, and feeling really confident and feeling really prepared to do what she needs to do to achieve success this next weekend at state.
You talked about how familiarity is key in this sport. You guys are going to race at ETD for the 4th time in 2 years. Do you guys feel very comfortable with that course, and do you feel very confident in your guys' game plan this weekend?
Yeah, I think so. We feel really good. We feel strong that we've got a good game plan on how to attack it. The kids have a lot of experience on the course, and so they're always looking for spots that they can maybe put in a 10-step surge or a 10-second surge where they can just kind of push it really hard at a certain portion of the course of the race, and to try and either close a gap or to extend a lead or whatever over other runners. And so it's really strategic on where to make those plans and where to attack. And so I think the kids came away with some really good success this last time we ran there, and I think they're really excited to head back there. We're going to take a look at the course again Thursday in our team meeting and talk about some of the things that worked good for runners last time we were there. Then when we get up there on Friday, we're going to actually get on the course and run it a little bit, and again maybe try some this is a little downhill section that I forgot about. I could maybe push it really hard here and stuff like that. So we're always looking for things like that to just kind of give us an opportunity to just feel really, really good with our game plan. So there's nothing that our kids need to worry about as we get ready to step onto that starting line.
That's Coach Nate Conrad, head coach for Evanston Cross Country. They will compete for a state championship this Saturday. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Travel safe to ETD. Anything else before we wrap it up? And, of course, good luck.
Okay. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate everything that you've done for us this season, Elan. And then also big thank you to Don Cogger at the newspaper. He's really shown a lot of support, helping us out there. One thing I did want to also mention is, I did mention that Jasmine received all conference accolades from the race, but we also had Hiram Baxter on the boys' side come away with an all-conference title, finishing in the top 10. So congratulations to him and to her, and we're excited to see what happens next. And again, just loved the support that we've received from everybody over the year, and go Red Devils.
Big thank you to Coach Nate Conrad for joining us on Red Devil Corner, as right now the Red Devil seniors are being honored. They are this year as follows: Riley Barker, son of Randy and Vicky Barker; Braxton Bauer, son of Charlie and Barbara Bauer; Carter Blair, son of Dusty and Katie Blair; Gio Cervantes, son of Myra Torres; Dylan Lichty, son of Chad and Jamie Lichty; Riley Kohler, son of Scott and McKaylee Kohler; Jayton Meyer, son of Emily Meyer; Ethan Moberly, son of Rachel Moberly; Juan Navarro, escorted by Candace Stout; Carter Randall, son of Michael and Miranda Randall; Marcus Tober, son of Demara Ketchikan, and Carson Van Giesen, son of Alex and Andrea Delgado. Here's the statement from the seniors. It says, "We would like to thank our fans for supporting us. You have no idea how much energy you give to us by cheering us from the stands. Also, our coaches for always being there and making us who we are. Last but not least, our families for putting up with our schedules and always being there throughout the season. Our wisdom is that we would like to pass on to next year's team would be to let your pads do the talking and have fun. Go Big Red." Those are your seniors for the Evanston Red Devils of 2022. We're going to go and step aside. When we come back, we'll have more of our coaches show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Right now, also being honored is the marching band seniors and the cheer and dance seniors. So here is your marching band seniors. Keita Hamilton, Alexi Talasero, Riley Coley, Haley Hernandez, Molly Russell, Genevieve Matson, Lexi George, Allie Likes, Porter Hatch, Ellie McFadden, Autumn Hansen, Ethan Moberly, Kyrie Worthing. And I believe they're also honoring the cheer seniors as well as we look for the list for that. And no, they're not being honored yet. They will be honored at another time, it looks like. As those are the seniors being honored, the band and the football team. We didn't get a chance to catch up with Green River head coach Kevin Cuthbertson, but we did get a special interview with Evanston Wrestling head coach Larry Wagstaff about a special event they're going to be doing to benefit one of their own, Mr. Kendall Cummings. Here's Coach Wagstaff.
Here with Evanston Wrestling head coach Larry Wagstaff. Coach Wags, usually we have you a little bit later, but some crazy, really extraordinary circumstances have brought wrestling into the spotlight earlier, and I understand you guys are doing something specific for Kendall Cummings in the next few daws.
Yeah, next Wednesday we're going to have what we call an open mat. We're going to put some mats down in the gym and invite people to come up, and it's going to kind of be a practice setting. We're going to charge $10 a person, but anybody can get on the mat and do some drills. Kendall will make an appearance and talk to us a little bit, but we're going to start at 5:30 and go to 6:30, and just kind of let people know that, get an eye on him, that he's up and running around and doing well, and promote wrestling a little bit.
Coach, is this something where anybody can kind of walk in and kind of experience a wrestling drill or experience a wrestling practice, or is this something that you guys are hoping that maybe middle school wrestlers come to, or what's the hope behind this event?
We're going to open the mat to anybody. We hope to get our middle school kids on it, and our youth group there especially. But if you're a older guy and you want to come and drill with us, that'd be great.
And the whole team will be there, so not just Kendall, but all the wrestlers that are going to be wrestling this year, Walker, Ryder, all those guys?
We're just kind of putting it together. We'll know more on Monday when we actually have a meeting after football gets over. So,
Coach, this is going to be a fundraiser on Wednesday night. What you guys are charging $10 a person to come and drill with you guys. Where do these funds benefit?
We're just going to give them right to Kendall and his family, and whatever they need to do with them, that they'll do with them. I'm sure they've got some expenses somewhere. So,
that's Coach Larry Wagstaff, wrestling coach here at Evanston High School. Coach Wagstaff, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. We will definitely be looking forward to this event on Wednesday night and looking forward to the upcoming season. Anything else before we wrap this one up?
No, we're just hoping he heals quick. And, I talked to him a week ago, and I'm going to have a hard time getting through this. But I said to him, that's a good thing you did for your teammate. And he said, I'd rather be in the shape I'm in and beat up, hurt, than be on a couch someday without my friend.
Big thank you to Coach Larry Wagstaff for joining us on our pregame show. And many, many options and many, many ways to help out this extraordinary young man and his family, as the wrestling team will be having an open mat on Wednesday, starting at 5:30, going to 6:30. It's $10 per person, and it's kind of a practice mode. It's a chance for you to kind of get a first look at what it's like to be a Evanston wrestler. So if you've always been curious or you'd like to come and wish your best to Kendall in his natural habitat, so to speak, come on down to Evanston High School Gymnasium on Wednesday at 5:30. It's $10 a person, and you can go with the wrestling team. As the coin toss has happened, Green River has won, and they will be receiving coming from the left side of the field. Also, another way that the good people of Evanston has set up a way for you to donate to Kendall Cummings to help with his medical bills after his extraordinary act of heroism this last weekend is there is a FBO, a for benefit of account set up at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union under the name of Kendall Cummings. You can also donate via Venmo at Kendall Cummings, that's Kendell Cummings Benefit, and that is on Venmo. So you can do that as well. We're going to go ahead and step aside. We'll come back with from Evanston head coach Jim Burton on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Evanston Community Health Centers offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Evanston Community Health Center. Call 307-789-8290.
Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language art skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olliff, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
This presentation on MyLocalRadio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Here with Evanston football head coach Jim Burton. Coach Burton, you guys just got off the road from taking on number 1 team in the state, Cody. What did you guys learn about your guys' ability in that game?
Just, again, their resilience, their grit to finish the game on a positive note. This team's really been a second-half team most of the year anyways, so that is just something else we kind of recommitted to. They came out second half, did what we asked them to do. First half, we just get a little outmanned and just got beat up.
By halftime, you guys had already known that the playoffs was kind of out of reach for 2022. How hard was it to remotivate these guys to go out and outscore Cody 14-7 in the second half?
Again, it wasn't hard to necessarily motivate the kids, just to let them know, hey, let's go finish this. Let's go do something.
Friday night is senior night. It's against Green River, chance to play spoilers. There's no end to the storylines that are attached to Friday night. But with you guys, it's probably more about senior night and honoring these seniors. And going out with a win and getting the first win on the new turf. How are those seniors kind of responding to the fact that this is but this is their last football game here in Evanston?
They've responded pretty well. We had a good day of practice yesterday. Should have another good one today. Their spirits are up, and they're just ready to play. You know, they're kids. They're playing a game, and they're going to go do the best they can.
Green River is coming off of a loss to Star Valley. Anytime these two teams, these two football programs get together, it's kind of throw anything out there and see what happens. What are you guys kind of expecting in this game that most often produces the unexpected?
Big thing is it's going to be another dogfight. I mean, over the last 4 years, we've we're 1-2 right now against them, and those 2 losses were by one score each. So it's going to be a dogfight. These kids are fairly familiar with each other. They see each other other sports. We're not that far apart when you talk about Wyoming sports. I mean, they're our closest conference rival. So it's going to be a dogfight.
Coach, how are you guys going to handle? Coach, how are you instructing the boys to handle the emotions that come with senior night, that come with playing the final game of the season, and that come with playing a potential spoiler role to, as you mentioned, a rival?
Big thing is just realizing they just got to stay in the moment. If something comes up, let it happen. Emotions come up, let them come up. If they try to bottle it up and hang on to it, it's going to cause anxiety and some issues. And so we've really talked to them about, hey, let it happen. Let it happen. Let the emotions happen. Senior night, you're going to be with your parents right before being honored. And then, kickoff, all those last things are going to come up. You just got to kind of let it happen and then move on.
Coach, where do you feel like this team has made its most progress over the season?
Again, the biggest thing right now is just that fight, that determination. From years past, we don't give up. They don't quit on anything. And they just keep fighting.
That's Coach Jim Burton, head coach for Evanston football. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Good luck in this one. We are super excited for it. Also very proud of the season you guys put together. I got a chance to really hang out with you guys during the trip to Cody, and I must say there is a fine group of young men and coaches representing Evanston when they go out on the road. Again, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Anything else before we wrap this one up for the season?
No, yeah, these are all fine young men, especially this senior group. They've really come together. It's my first group that's gone all the way through, and they really epitomize what we're trying to do in creating young men, and they've done a good job at that. And go Big Red.
That was head coach Jim Burton here on the pregame show, live from the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. We'll be right back after this with more of our pregame show. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. And we're going to welcome you into the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth for our pregame slice, brought to you today by the Pie Hole in Evanston. Thanksgiving's coming up. Pies are a must as part of a great Thanksgiving feast. Why don't you let the Pie Hole do the work for you? Stop by the Pie Hole, put in those orders now, because I bet they're going to get sold out as we get closer to Thanksgiving. Our pregame slice is our keys to the game, and right now for Evanston, one key to the game is going to be weather. Right now it is a beautiful 60 degrees in Evanston, but it is a 25-mile-per-hour wind right now, and the wind is not supposed to die down when the sun goes down. So it's going to be a typical Wyoming fall day, which means running the ball is going to be key for both teams, which is very interesting as right now, coming into this game, Evanston, the number 5 rushing offense in the state with 170 yards per game. Green River, number 6 with 169. So they're very, very level there. When it comes to rushing defense, though, that is where some separation creates itself. Not Evanston, the number 6, or excuse me, actually, sorry about that. I was looking at the wrong column. Rush defense, yeah, there's some separation there. Evanston, the number 5 rushing defense in the state at 128 yards per game. Green River at 209 yards per game. Individuals to keep your eye on, of course, for Evanston, Brady Roberts, Gio Cervantes, Kai Barker, Cohen Morrow, all the guys that we've come to know and love over this great season. For Green River, we're going to be keeping an eye on Bracken Miller. He's the 3rd highest rusher in 3A going into this game at 83 yards per game with 7 touchdowns and a long run of 23 yards. So he doesn't get the big chunk 50-something yard runs, but he's very, very consistent as he averages about 4.1 yards per attempt throughout the season. Brady Roberts averages 4.2 yards per attempt as the Red Devils come out right now. So running the ball is going to be key. Stopping the run is going to be key. Whoever does that the best, obviously, is going to win this game. At stake for Evanston, it's pride. Get your first win on this new stadium. Get a win on senior night, which, if my memory doesn't fail me, Evanston has not done at all in the Jim Burton era. So they will be looking to do that. For Green River, it's pretty simple. If they win and Jackson loses, they are in the playoffs. But in order for them to have a shot at the playoffs, Green River has to come away victorious tonight. A lot at risk as we get set 9 minutes away from kickoff. We're going to go and step aside. When we come back, we will have more of our pregame show and a First Make of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Take a bite into a sweet, delicious fruit pie complemented by the best pie crust ever made when you purchase a pie from the Pie Hole. The menu also includes sandwiches, soups, and salads for lunch or dinner. The Pie Hole, 1023 Main Street in Evanston. Love at first bite.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
When you're hungry for a fresh, juicy burger, a thick, mouth-watering steak, prime rib, a delicious fresh wrap, an amazing salad bar with soup, veggies, and fruit, or breakfast with all the trimmings, you'll find it all at the Legal Tender Restaurant. Just thinking about it makes your mouth water. The menu at the Legal Tender is filled with delicious options. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, come and enjoy a wonderful meal today at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn on Harrison Drive in Evanston.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
The teams are lined up as we get set for our national anthem, so we're going to go ahead and go radio silent and turn it over to our national anthem.
To Fackrell Stadium, home of the Red Devils. For tonight's football game, as the Green River Wolves take on your Red Devils. At this time, We ask that you please stand as we honor America with our national anthem, which will be performed tonight by the Evanston High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Richard Ziguin.
A beautiful rendition of our national anthem by the Evanston High School Marching Band. And when we come back, we will have our starting lineups brought to you by Varsity Inc. on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
This is Colt Hamilton with Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. I'm excited to announce our new Legendary Leadership Award. Each month we are going to be giving away $1,000 to a local legendary leader. We need your nominations. We want to start giving back to people that have stepped up to keep our community thriving. Nominate anyone from leaders among our schools, healthcare workers, first responders, and so on. Who do you know that has made an impact in our community? Together, let's recognize and reward people that have made a difference in your lives. Email me your nominations at leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com or click the link below. Again, that's leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
At Uintah County School District Number 1, we have a long tradition of student excellence and success. Our vision is to provide the highest quality education for all students. We do this by providing relevant and challenging instruction. We set high expectations for our students and focus on experiences that build positive relationships, promote collaboration, and encourage maximum student effort. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Early morning Tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
And we are ready to kick this one off. Brought to you by Paige, Beverly, and Billy Tannenbaum. Go Red Devils from the biggest Evanston fans in the state of California. Kickoff towards the right side, caught at the 10, bringing this one out to about the 25-yard line, returned by Axel McKinnon. So McKinnon to the 25 with a 15-yard return, and that'll set up Green River and quarterback Caleb Blake. Let's go ahead and go to our starters, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Defense, Zane Leland, Taryn Haas, Aiden Lichty, Cole Robinette, Kai Barker, Cohen Morrow, Brady Roberts, Carter Blair, Carter Randall, Gio Cervantes, and Drew Barker will give you the offensive starters after this first play. Lake, this under center in a strong I formation, and handoff. Going straight ahead is Bracken Miller, and he'll pick up about 1 yard on the play. Offensive starters for Evanston: Cohen Morrow at quarterback, Brady Roberts at the running back, Lichty Kohler at the wide receiver position, A-back Gio Cervantes and Kai Barker. Front line, Taryn Haas, Manning May, Carson Van Giesen, Braxton Bauer, and Zane Leland. Second down and 9, ball on the 26-yard line. Throw left side, caught over the top, off and running into Red Devil territory, 30, 20, and a touchdown shoestring saving tackle by, looked like Carter Blair, but a huge pass. Number 21, Skylar Lee, and they will spot that one about the 18-yard line of Evanston. That is a 56-yard reception by Lee, and it looks like Carter Blair was the one that got to him. Going to our Wild Predicts Pick Center. If you're not following Wild Predicts on social media, follow them. They've got Evanston a 47% chance of victory. Handoff to Miller, wrapped up in the backfield. Kai Barker for a loss of 2. That'll now set up second down and 12. Ball on the 20-yard line of the Red Devils. Actually, that's about the 16-yard line. So second down, 12 to go. Lake fakes the handoff, rolls towards his right, and takes off. Thinks about going, now cuts to the left, and there's a flag on the play. Braxton Bauer got to him first, but Kenyon Muir was there as well to finish it off, and it's against Green River. Illegal block in the back, and it'll be a 10-yard penalty. Second down and 22. From about the 30-yard line. Ball on the near hash, and Evanston already, after giving up the big play, putting Green River behind the chains after the first penalty of the day. Pistol set for the Wolves, sends a man in motion towards his left. Lake wanting to pass, throw, quick left side, caught around the 25 and not going much further was Jackson Mitchell. That's a gain of about 5 yards, and it's 3rd and 17. Ball on the 24-yard line. So third down and long, a big third down here for Evanston and Green River. Green River with the ball, moving left to right on mylocalradio.com. Lake, strong eye formation. Play action, rolls towards his right, throws it downfield, caught at inside the 5, into the end zone, touchdown Green River. Hunter Finley. And the Wolves strike first. It's 6-0 Green River on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. with 8:57 left in the first quarter. By the way, brought to you by Main Street Deli, good food for good people. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 Green River as they strike first on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Main Street, Sunset Boulevard, Abbey Road.
Take a stroll with your taste buds down the road.
When you visit Main Street Deli in Evanston.
Hand-patted burgers, sandwiches, wraps, pizzas,
and so much more.
Main Street Deli is the place to eat.
Start your meal with one of our many appetizers and finish with our smoke-infused option.
Open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Dine in or carry out. Call 789-1599.
Main Street Deli. Great food for great people.
5 plays, 85 yards, the opening drive for Green River as they lead at 7-0 with 8 minutes and 57 seconds left in this first quarter. Brought to you by Main Street Deli, great food for great people. Now this Evanston offense will get their first crack. One thing I meant to mention in our pregame slice as a key to the game is I think Evanston's going to have to strike quick. I think they're going to have to maybe not strike hard, but I think you need to get some momentum early. Evanston has not been scoring in first quarters for a minute, so it will be kicked off by Allison, number 83. And usually he doesn't kick off for a true kickoff. He usually goes for a squib kick, so we'll see what Evanston is able to do and what Allison does. And it is kind of a little pooch kick. Drops down at the 45, and did it go out of bounds, or did Evanston get it before it went out of bounds? Evanston downs it at the 44-yard line of the Red Devils. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. So kind of a short field that Evanston has to work with here. Morrow under center, and we're ready to get started. Sends a man in motion, hands off to Roberts, who runs off the right side. He's got room to work with, out to the 50 and into Wolves territory. Good first play from scrimmage for the Red Devils. Brady Roberts, as he crosses over to the 45 of Green River. Call that a gain of 11 yards, and it's 1st and 10. It's the first A-plus trophies first down of the game. A-plus trophies, your local sign and trophy experts. Morrow under center. Cervantes goes in motion. Hand off to Roberts, and he runs through again. Pickup of about 5 yards from the middle of the pack. And Evanston doing a pretty decent job already, as it is 2nd down and 5 at the 40 of Green River. And if this is what we have in store, both offenses going off, this could be a very fun night here at Fackrell Stadium. Ball on the far hash, Morrow under center, tight formation for the Red Devils. Kai Barker in motion, hands off to Roberts. He goes for, check that, that's actually not Roberts. That is Aiden Lichty, and he will get stopped short of the first down, about 2 yards short. So Aiden Lichty with a 3-yard gain. 3rd down and 3, or 2 rather. This is the first 3rd down for the Red Devils tonight. Ball on the 37 of Green River. Morrow under center. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, pitches right side Gio Cervantes, and he will get to the first down marker. It looked like it's going to be close. And they're saying he's just short. Literally a yard short, so a 1-yard pickup by Gio. And it'll be 4th down. And Evanston's probably going to go for it. As Colin Morrow does come out. Big fourth down here for the Red Devils. Lichty split out wide left. Under center, another tight formation for Evanston. Morrow, quarterback keeper, he's in the first down. Just goes into the pile and fights for it. And gets it to the 34-yard line of Evanston. Cohen with his first pickup, and they convert the first down. So 2 yards rushing. Another A-plus trophies, first down. Morrow under center. Another tight formation as the junior quarterback takes his time, takes the snap, looking to pass, goes right side, fires one up high, looking for Kai Barker, and it's incomplete. Would have been caught around the 5-yard line, and that'll bring up second down and 10 from the 34, or 33 rather, of Green River. Clock still rolling at 5 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in this first quarter, brought to you by Main Street Deli, great food for great people. Hand off Roberts off the right tackle, and he gets a good chunk of yardage, about 1, 2, 3, 4 on the play. It'll be third down and 6. Evanston 0 for 1 on third down, but they are 1 for 1 on fourth down. Ball on the 29-yard line of Green River, and Evanston trying to move this one against a very stingy Green River defense as they've come out in the opening. Morrow takes snap, handoff to Roberts. He goes towards the right side, fights his way forward. It's going to be close, right at the first down marker. We'll see if they give it to him, and no, it's going to be fourth and about an inch. So a 6-yard gain for Roberts. Fourth and inches. Ball inside the 25 of Green River. And again, the Red Devils will look to go for it. Morrow takes a snap, dives forward, tries to fight his way forward, and he's got it. First down, Red Devils. So Morrow, again, on fourth down, just goes into the pile and picks up a yard. So that's another A-plus trophies first down for Evanston. And right now, as a team, Evanston in this drive, 9 plays, 33 yards. All of it on the ground. 0 for 1 in the air so far. First and 10. Ball at the 22. Morrow takes snap, pitches right side. Gio Cervantes turns on the afterburners. Go, go, Gio! Touchdown, Red Devils! Gio Cervantes wins the race to the right sideline and punches it in for a Paf's Fast Food touchdown. Lichty on to attempt the extra point. Oh no, there's a penalty on Evanston. That's coming back. So we take that one off the board, and it nullifies the touchdown with 4 minutes and 2 seconds left. Pushes them back 5 yards. Going forward, Red Devils on the run. Looks like it. Ball came out. Braxton Bauer might have jumped on top of it. And it is Second down, 17. Ball on the 29-yard line. Morrow looking to pass, goes towards his left. He's got room to work with and just decides to carry it himself. Gets around one, and he, oh my goodness, looked like he got taken out of bounds, but he fought for it, stayed on his feet, and Cohen Morrow all the way to the 20-yard line, a 9-yard pickup by Cohen. Third down and 8. Ball on the 20. 2 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Brought to you by Main Street Deli, great food for great people. Ball on the near hash. Morrow surveys the white defensive line, takes the snap, hand off to Brady Roberts off the right side. He goes into the pile and will come up about 3 yards short, so we'll call it a gain of about 5 for Roberts. I'll set up 4th down and 4. So 4-yard gain for Roberts. Fourth down and 4. Ball on the 16-yard line. Evanston going for it again. They're 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this drive. Morrow trying hard to get him to jump off sides, and we've got a timeout taken by the Red Devils. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds. Plus job listings, fun giveaways, and more. It's all on MyLocalRadio.com. Watch live as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches, catch up on local and regional news, and get accurate weather conditions and forecasts. Visit MyLocalRadio.com, like us on Facebook, and stream it all now.
Red Devils on 4th down and 4 with 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the Main Street Deli fourth quarter. Morrow takes snap, rolling towards his right, looking to pass, and will tuck it and go. Picks up the first down and a little bit more, maybe into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Devils! Wins the race to the corner. And looking for flags, no flags on the field. Red Devils get the 16-yard touchdown gallop from Cohen Morrow with 2 minutes remaining in the first. I'll now bring up Lichty for the extra point attempt. The kick is up, and it is true. Red Devils have tied it up. We got a good one tonight. It's Evanston and Green River. As Eric Pauly, my comrade over in Green River, the broadcaster for the Wolves, has called this one the Battle of I-80. It's tied on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Whether you're a high school student or a community member looking for change, let Uinta Bosie's #1 and Western Evanston Outreach help you get started. Career opportunities await you when you further your education. Programs include workforce training, college credit for high school students, and college and career readiness. What are you waiting for? Find your passion. Enroll today. Call 789-5742 or email info@uintaeducation.org.
A 16-yard touchdown scamper by Cohen Morrow, and it's 7-7 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter, brought to you by Main Street Deli. Great food for great people. By the way, that touchdown brought to you by PAF's Fast Food. Have you guys been to PAF's? Right, PAF's is a great place. I personally love their rolled tacos. Also, the torta is really good. What's that? Street tacos. Yeah, I've got my 2 cameramen telling me the street tacos are awesome. And the ice cream. Can't forget the ice cream. Kickoff by Dylan Lichty. Brought to you by Paige Beverly and Billy Tannenbaum. Go Red Devils from the biggest Evanston fans in the state of California. In and out of the hands of Axel. He goes towards the right side. There's a flag thrown as he's taken off and finally shoved out of bounds by Evanston's Gio Cervantes. 2 flags in the background as Axel McKinnon tried to return to the Evanston 40. But a flag bringing this one back.
Personal foul, blindside block on the return team.
Blindside block.
First down.
We'll make it 1st and 10. Way back there. They're going to throw it at the spot of the foul, which was around the 15-yard line. It puts them at the 5. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 5. Hand off to Miller, and he'll pick up about 3 yards on the play. It looks like we're going to get a steady dose of Miller versus Roberts as the wind, I don't think, well, the wind has died down now, except it's blowing across the field from the west to the east. So we'll see what the wind allows when it comes to the passing game. 2nd down and 7. Ball around the 8-yard line of Green River. Hand off to Green River, and this time going and picking up maybe a yard was Jackson Gomez. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Big chance here for Evanston to get Green River out. Ball on the 14-yard line, 3rd down, and about 6 to go. Lake in the shotgun formation, in the shotgun formation. 34 seconds left in the first. Takes the shotgun snap. Throws left side. That one is in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Hunter Finley, and it's incomplete. That'll be 4th down, deep in their own territory, and Green River will look to punt. Clock stops with 29.5 ticks of the clock. They'll be punting from their own 14-yard line. Doing the honors for Green River, Skylar Lee. High end over end punt, but it's dropping quickly. Kai Barker calls a fair catch right around the 38-yard line of Green River. Good punt for Evanston as Kai Barker calls that fair catch. And the Red Devils will take over at the Green River 38-yard line with about 21 seconds remaining. So a chance to maybe get something in quickly, or you just kind of run a play, let the clock wind down, and go to the second quarter with a tie ball game right now. Morrow in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. It's a low one. Keeps it on the quarterback option and gets back. No, loses a yard on the play. So that will go down as a loss of 1. And that is the end of the first quarter. We got a good one. It's tied 7-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazine's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazine's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Good look at the best student section in the state. It's the Evanston Red Devil student section. Always loud, always rowdy, as we give a big thank you to Kazine's Ace Furniture and Hardware for sponsoring our fan cam. On to the second quarter as we have a tie ball game, 7-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard, but it is second down and 11, ball at the 39. And off to Roberts. He makes one man miss, continues to fight forward, and will get to the 31-yard line. So a pickup of about 8 yards on the play, as it's now third down and about 3 on the 31-yard line. Morrow under center. Takes the snap. Goes towards the right side. Morrow bounces off of one. Picks up another one. He's off to the races to the right sideline. Touchdown, Red Devils. Cohen Morrow, 31 yards out. And it's 13-7, barely into the first quarter. Or second quarter, rather. Lichty to kick it off, kick the extra point attempt. Snap, kick is up, low, but through the uprights. 14-0 Red Devils on a Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Dad, did you know that 80% of my learning comes through vision?
That's right. Poor vision can affect learning, attention span, reading, and confidence. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we know that annual eye exams are a critical part of your overall health and well-being.
Call to schedule an appointment, 789-3937.
A 31-yard touchdown run by Cohen Morrow. It's another pass fast food touchdown. And Jackson Bronc fans rejoice as if Evanston beats Green River, Jackson is in the playoffs. 14-7, Red Devils over Green River on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard as Dylan Lichty gets ready to kick it off. Getting a score update from around the state. It's tied at 7 starting the second quarter between Jackson and Star Valley. Lichty to kick it. That one's a low pooch kick. That one fielded around the 25 and returned to the 30. Gio Cervantes spins him around and brings him down. And it'll be 1st and 10, Green River at the 30. So it'll be at the 31-yard line. And Green River has a ways to go. Red Devils up by 7. Lake takes the snap. Hands off to Miller. It's good for about 4 yards on the play. And it looks like Bracken Miller is going to be that guy for Green River, as he's already racked up about 6 yards on 4 attempts. as a team. Green River so far 86 yards on the air, 7 yards rushing. We'll give you the Evanston numbers after the 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 35. Hand off to Miller. He gets to about the line of scrimmage. And that's about, nope, they're going to give him the 36-yard line. So a gain of 1 for Miller. The Red Devils today already 100 yards on the ground. Nothing in the air, and it's now 3rd down and 5 from the 36-yard line. Green River today 1 for 2 on 3rd down attempts. Lake takes the snap. Play action, rolls towards his right. He has Morrow in pursuit. Throw, that one is incomplete. Would have been caught around the 45 of Evanston, intended for Hunter Finley. And so it'll be a punt for Green River as the Evanston defense stands up tall again. Kai Barker and Carter Randall back to receive for Evanston. Skylar Lee to do the honors for Green River. Nice high snap. Good end over end punt. Fair catch called around the 33-yard line by Randall. So a 31-yard punt. Randall calls fair catch. And the Red Devils will take over. First down, Evanston at the 32-yard line. Morrow in the shotgun formation. Hand off to Roberts on the right side, puts on the brakes, reverses field, goes upfield, and turns nothing into something. Matter of fact, it's a gain of 5 for Brady Roberts. Roberts already 43 yards on the ground. And according to YO Prep's stat report, Roberts averages 64 yards a game. Roberts definitely looking to come out bigger than that. 2nd down and 5 around the 37-yard line of Green River. Hand off to Roberts. He's got a hole the size of Texas. Cross the 50, the 45. Drags 1, 2, 3 Wolves to about the 38-yard line, 42-yard line of Green River. A 21-yard run by Roberts, and with that, Roberts has already hit his average, according to YO Preps, just in the 2nd quarter. 8 minutes and 42 seconds left. Morrow under center, tight formation, ball on the near hash on the 42-yard line of Green River. Handoff, that looked like Kai Barker, who goes head first into the pile. Correction, that's Aiden Lichty. And picks up about 4 yards on the play. 8 minutes, 10 seconds remaining as Evanston has kind of dominated time of possession. It feels like I'm not keeping track of it, but Evanston does seem to be chewing up the clock as they have a 14-7 lead with 8 minutes left in the half. Morrow under center, takes the snap, hand off to Lichty. He's got a hole, room to run, and Lichty will fight his way to the first down. It's a 7-yard gain for Lichty. Another A-plus trophies first down for the Red Devils. And today, that gives them a total of, doesn't say what the rushing first downs is. I would say that's quite a few. 7 yards, 42 yards. Or 7 plays, 42 yards for the Red Devils. New set of downs. 1st and 10 on the 31. Hand off to Roberts. He goes straight into the pile and is pushed forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 28 of Green River. As Carter Randall jogs out. Morrow, junior quarterback. Roberts, a junior. Kai Barker, a junior. They're all coming back next year. Morrow under center with Roberts in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. Hands off to Roberts. Goes around the right side. He's got room to run. Gets through one tackler. Cuts upfield on the left side. Gets to the 5. Races to the corner. And he is going to be caught. Or is he in? Touchdown, Red Devils. Brady Roberts from 28 yards out. And it's 20-7. Evanston. On a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and K9. They wanted the first win on this field to be tonight, and right now Coach Burton is fired up. Randall. Hold, Lichty, kick is up, and he's perfect on extra points tonight. It is 21-7, Red Devils on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the Log Cabin on Bear River Drive.
Evanston on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard with 6 minutes and 32 seconds left in this first half. Invite you to stick around for our halftime show brought to you by Uinta Iron Vision. Our vision is to improve yours. We'll have some great first half highlights, some great first half recap, and then we'll have a special interview with Evanston's very own Kendall Cummings and his father, J.P. Cummings, as part of our halftime show. Stick around for that. Dylan Lichty to kick off for the Red Devils. Left to right on mylocalradio.com. Boot to ball, and it's another pooch kick. This one hits around the 20, now spins around. Picked up at about the 18-yard line, rushing up the right side. That was Jackson Gomez. And he gets out to about the 25 of Evanston. Or excuse me, of Green River. So it'll be first down, Green River at the 27-yard line. And Caleb Blake and company comes out. Right now, Evanston's defense has gotten what they want. Handoff to Miller. He goes around the right side and picks up maybe about a yard as Bracken Miller trying to bust this one. Right now, the Red Devils have been very stingy with that defense. Green River as a team, 86 yards on the air, 9 yards on the ground, as the wind blows lightly across the field. Shotgun formation for Lake, sends a man in motion, takes the snap, wanting to pass. Instead, he steps up, runs it forward, and is wrapped up by Cohen Morrow, who just takes him to the ground. About a 2-yard gain for Lake. Will be third down and 7. Third down and 6 from the 31. Green River today, 1 for 3 on third down attempts. Lake in the shotgun formation. Miller standing to his left. Lake wanting to pass. He's got trouble. Throws it in and out of the hands of Lake. Incomplete pass. And the Red Devils get him to go 3 and out again. Skylar lead, a punt for Green River. Kai Barker and Carter Randall back to receive for Evanston, standing in pretty good position about their own 35-yard line. Lee takes the snap. Good snap right at him. High booming end-over-end kick. Randall calls fair catch in and out of his hands and kneels it about the 16-yard line. Ball's downed. And now Cohen Morrow and the Red Devils to work. First and 10 Red Devils on the 26-yard line. Morrow under center. Takes the snap. Hand off to Roberts, and he's wrapped up at the line and driven to the turf. No gain on the play. So it'll be first or second down and 10, ball on the 26. 4 minutes and 49 seconds and counting in the second quarter. Morrow under center. 2 wide receivers, 1 on each end, split out wide. Hand off to Roberts, and he will just bust through, dragging about 3 Wolves with him, and I take that back. That's Aiden Lichty, and he picks up the first down, an 11-yard gain for Aiden Lichty. Makes it first and 10. Check that. That's actually a 13-yard gain. And it's first and 10 at the 40. Hand off to Lichty again, and he goes forward for 7 yards. Another junior that's coming back next year. Timeout taken by Green River. Evanston leads it 21-7. All smiles at K. Fackrell Stadium on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Red Devils lead it 21-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Second down and 3, ball on the 48-yard line. Morrow handoff to Roberts, and he picks up the first down into Wolf territory all the way to the 48 of Green River. Actually, I don't think that was Roberts. I think that was Aiden Lichty again. In the backfield, handoff to Roberts again. That was actually Moberly who had the the first carry. And then coming forward, Moberly again. 8-yard pickup for Moberly. I'll bring up second down and 2 as Moberly will come out. Roberts will come in. So the senior that was honored on senior night getting some play time. Roberts now back in the backfield. 2nd down and 2. Hand off to Roberts. He's got the 2nd down, off toward the races. Makes the cut at the 20, 15, 10, 5, brought down. A touchdown saving tackle for Skylar Lee, but Roberts all the way to the 3-yard line of Green River. 37-yard pickup for Evanston. And it's 1st and goal on the 4, so it's a 36-yard line. Or 36-yard pickup, sorry. 1st and goal on the 4 of Green River. Evanston knocking on the door of another pass fast food touchdown. Morrow under center. Moberly in. Throws it over the top. Finds Carter Blair for the touchdown. Touchdown, Red Devils. Touchdown, Carter Blair. The first passing touchdown of the night for Cohen Morrow. And it comes with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. Red Devils up by 20, trying to make it 21. Lichty, kick is up, and that's blocked. So it's 27-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. We're going to keep it right here. The Red Devils already 238 yards on the ground just in the first half. Cohen Morrow, 1 for 2, but he's got a touchdown. And Lichty will get ready for the Paige Beverly and Billy Tannenbaum kickoff. Go Red Devils from the biggest Evanston fans in the state of California. Let's check in as elsewhere in the state we heard at the beginning of the second quarter it was 7-7 Jackson and Star Valley. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this first half. Lichty will go ahead and kick it off for Evanston as Red Devils looking to open this one up a little bit more. Their defense has been superb. 3 drives that have ended in 3 and outs, as that one is caught around the 15-yard line, going up the middle in between the hashes to about the 38-yard line is Jackson Gomez. Gomez will take that one to the 36-yard line. Caleb Lake and company will come back out. Ball looked like it was a fumbled snap, but picked up by Lake. Loss of 2 on the play. Second down and 12 from the 35-yard line of Green River. Roberts will come out. Sophomore Breckenridge comes in. Lake under center. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls towards his left, looking to pass, fires. Caught by Hunter Finley. They'll mark him at the 42-yard line. Gain of 7 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and about 5. Again, Green River 1 for 4 on 3rd down attempts tonight. Red Devil defense has been great here. High snap, picking up by Lake. Throw right side. That one is incomplete. Missed him, overthrew Finley. Trying to hit him around the Evanston 45, but it's another 3 and out. And we have a injured Red Devil on the field. We're going to go ahead and take the injury timeout. We'll be right back after this on our First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Good look here at the Evanston student section as we are a minute and 2 seconds away from the end of the first half. And Evanston, they gave up the first touchdown of the game, but ever since then have scored 27 unanswered points. As right now they're clearing up the injury on the field. Unfortunately, it is Evanston junior Zane Leland, one of the big anchors of the line, that is being helped up, and looks like he will be assisted off the field and gets a round of applause. Great work by our cameraman, Dom Stewart, here today. Also, his assistant, Matthew Gauger. Hopefully I said that correctly. Punt by Green River, caught around the 25-yard line of Evanston. And that's where the Red Devils will take over. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball at the 27-yard line. Morrow under center. Takes the snap. Quarterback keeper goes towards the left side and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Timeout. Green River.
Timeout called by Green River. Evanston doing a pretty darn good job. No gain on the play, though. 2nd down. Morrow today already having a really good day. 58 yards on the ground with 2 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown. Definitely getting it done for the Red Devils tonight. Green River as a team, 1 for 5 on first downs, or on third downs rather. 93 yards in the air, 9 yards on the ground. 50 seconds left in the half. Morrow under center, 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Handoff right side, that looked like Lichty. And Lichty is starting to establish himself. Pick up a 5 yards on the play. Timeout taken by the Wolves. We'll keep it right here. It's their final timeout of the half. It'll be 3rd down at about 5 from the 32-yard line of Evanston. And with 44 seconds left in the half, we want to invite you to join us for our halftime show. We'll have our first half stats, our first half highlights, as well as a interview with Evanston's own Kendall Cummings, the young man who's made national headlines for saving his college wrestling teammate from a grizzly bear. He is Evanston's own. Morrow under center on 3rd down and 5. Takes the snap, looking to pass, steps up in the pocket, fires downfield. That is incomplete. Tough coverage by Green River's Nate Mitchell. It was intended for Riley Kohler, and that would have been brought down around the 35 of Green River, and that'll make it 4th down and 5. And for the first time tonight, Kai Barker will come out to punt with 37 seconds remaining in the half. And we've got a whistle. Looks like Evanston's going to call a timeout. We'll go ahead and call that timeout and take it ourselves. 27-7, Red Devils on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNY.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
Red Devils send Kai Barker out to punt for the first time tonight. Snap right at Barker. Kick is a line drive punt. And that one is dropped down and takes an Evanston-friendly roll. Picked up around the 26-yard line by Cole Robinette. So it'll be first down at the 26-yard line. And there's a false start. This one's coming back.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
So 5-yard penalty on the offense. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 21. Only the second flag on Green River tonight. Lake takes the snap in a passing situation. Steps up, fires a bullet right side. That one is incomplete. Nearly intercepted off of the hands of the receiver. It looked like it was intended for Hunter Finley, but almost brought in by Evanston's Drew Barker. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 15. 20 seconds left in the first half. Red Devils trail 27-7. Lake under center. Miller in the backfield. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolls towards his right. And fires on the run. Throw is into the turf. Incomplete pass hits around the 45 of Green River. .8 seconds remaining in the first half. Red Devils lead 27-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Green River has to win this game in order to keep their playoff hopes alive. They need to win, and they need Star Valley to lose. Chuck it up over the top, caught by Miller. He gets a full head of steam, but runs into a brick wall. That is Brady Roberts, and now we got something shoving going on. Flags thrown as the coaches rush out there, and we got to sort this out. We'll see what happens here. Some definite pushing and shoving going on. Conversations happening between the line judges and the coaches. Three flags down and a hat. See what the officials decide here. Coaches talking with their players on both sides. This has turned into a bit of a rivalry game over the years. And as soon as we get the signal, we'll figure out what's about to happen. Activities Director Bubba O'Neill also out there on the turf. And the officials request to speak with Coach Jim Burton. Two officials without their hats, which means they threw multiple flags there. Coach Roy Barker now being brought into the conversation. Garth Wagstaff now joining the meeting. Oh, no, Coach O'Neill now. Bob O'Neill telling Garth to just go ahead and tend to the boys. Hugs between the referees and Coach Roy Barker. So there is no, it looks like the tension has boiled down. Coach Kevin Cuthbertson also wanting to figure out what's going on. There was some shoving, some pushing, and then all of a sudden all the teams collided. And we're still trying to figure this one out. Chris Link now having a conversation with the officials, with Coach Burton. .8 seconds left in the first half. Again, our halftime show brought to you by UNTI Envision. It's going to be a good one. We've got some highlights to talk about, and of course a conversation with Evanston's own Kendall Cummings and his father, JP. Red Devils still waiting to, and the Wolves for that matter, still waiting to see what happened. Ball placed about the 35-yard line. At some point, we're going to get an announcement from the referee on what is going on here. Conversations happening between Coach Jim Burton and Coach Kevin Cuthbertson. This is still a issue that we are trying to get resolved here. And it looks like we are about to find out what's about to go down here as a result of that little scrum. And Green River's just going to run for the locker room. I think they're just going to let the clock tick by And
two fouls on the play. Both dead ball fouls, won by both teams. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense. That player has been ejected. Unsportsmanlike conduct, defense. That player has been ejected. We'll go to halftime.
so each team suffers an ejection, and that's it. So eventful way to end the first half here, but it is Evanston 27, Green River 7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com, KNYN.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Evanston Community Health Centers offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Evanston Community Health Center. Call 307-789-8290.
Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olliff, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Red Devil Sports on My Local Radio is also brought to you in part by Bear River Dental. Your perfect smile is just around the corner at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Bridges, crowns, dental cleaning and exams, fillings, x-rays, fluoride treatments, mouth guards, tooth extraction, clear aligners, porcelain veneers, teeth whitening, or a full mouth smile reconstruction makeover. Whatever you need when it comes to your dental needs, we've got you covered. The professional staff at Bear River Dental provides services that can improve overall health and wellness. Call today to schedule an appointment. Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. 307-789-5608.
Welcome to the halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. Our vision is to improve yours. We'll be right back with our first half highlights and, of course, our Ellingford Brothers special interview. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. It's time for our first half highlights brought to you. Well, we don't have a sponsor for it, so if you'd like to sponsor it, get a hold of Matt Petrie or Julie Purley at mylocalradio.com through 779-8116. And right now it has been all Evanston as the first score of the game went to Green River with 8 minutes and 54 seconds left. Hunter Finley with a 25-yard touchdown reception. But then Cohen Mara responds to a 16-yard rushing touchdown with 2 minutes left in the game. And then a 31-yard rushing touchdown with 11:13. Brady Roberts with a 28-yard rushing touchdown with 6:32. And then Cohen Mario with a 14-yard touchdown reception in the final 2 minutes of the half. Evanston leads 27-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Stats are impressive. Evanston with a, by the way, just got to say it, these are not official, but they do give you an idea of what's going on. 247 total yards of offense for Evanston, 243 of it on the ground, 3 rushing touchdowns. Green River 65 total yards as they are rushing for -42 and positive 107 in the passing game. Caleb Blake, 5 of 11 for 47 and a touchdown. Leading receiver is Skylar Lee, 1 reception for 56 yards. Leading rusher is Bracken Miller, 5 attempts for 7 yards. For the Evanston Red Devils tonight, Cohen Morrow, 1 for 3 for 40 yards and a touchdown. Leading rusher Brady Roberts, 12 for 134, 11.2 yards per carry with a touchdown. And Cohen Morrow, 7 for 58 with 2 touchdowns. Those are your first half highlights. When we come back, we will have more of our halftime show brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision after this on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football at mylocalradio.com.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
A very special night here at Fackrell Stadium as your Evanston Red Devils lead the final game of the season 27-7. This is our halftime show brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. Our vision is to improve yours. When we come back, we'll have a very special interview with a young man that has made national news and has made Evanston proud. Evanston's very own Kendall Cummings and his father, J.P. Cummings. That interview is brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. For all your cement, sand, gravel, and steel fabrication needs, call Ellingford Brothers in Evanston at 307-789-1515. Mr. Cummings, when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Here with Evanston High School graduate Kendall Cummings. Kendall, your name is known pretty far and wide right now, and really, it's kind of an honor to speak with someone who showed the heroism that you did. Everyone knows the story by now, and one thing I'd like to kind of get started with is the reaction to the story. You were on Good Morning America, Tucker Carlson. And then you got the hero's welcome when you came back to Evanston. Have you been able to kind of wrap your mind around the reaction of the town and just the pride that they have taken in you because of your actions that day?
Yeah, it's nuts. In my mind, I just, did the right thing and saved my teammate from, dying, I guess. But in my mind, that's just what you're supposed to do. But it's crazy, the compliments and just the people that are backing me up, and it's awesome. This town's great.
Kendall, I've talked with so many people throughout the week kind of leading up to this. We've heard statements from Bubba O'Neill, Scott Kohler, Principal Merle Lester, old coaches Jim Burton, Jason Mitchell, and of course, Larry Wagstaff. And the one thing that seems to kind of be the thing that all of them say is that they are not surprised and that this is just the type of person you've always been, and now the whole world kind of knows it. Hearing the high praise that people had for you before all this happened, how does that make you feel?
It's awesome. But again, that's just what I'm supposed to do, I've been raised ever since I'm little. That's just do the right things, look out for your friends, treat them how you'd want to be treated. If it was me, I know that I would have, but I would always hope that someone would have jumped in for me too.
Kendall, the story is, again, been told far and wide, but one aspect that hasn't really gotten as much attention is how your actions were very, very heroic that day. But this was a collaborative effort. This was a team effort for all four of you guys to get off the mountain that day. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I saved my buddy Braden Lowry. He called the 911 and he got in touch with the bear attack people, and then he gave the phone to my teammate Oren Jackson, and they were talking to him and telling him, get to the trailhead. We'll send people up there after your friend Kendall. And he just kind of hung up the phone on him and said, "That's my brother up there. I'm going to get him. I'm not leaving him." He hung up the phone, and they were marching up the hill after me to, they didn't even know I was alive, but they were coming to get me.
Going through something like that, I imagine the four of you guys have a bond that will never be broken, not just on the wrestling mat, but in life in general. How excited are you to kind of see those three young men again after all this has kind of died down?
I'm very excited to see him. I think Gus Harrison's one of my best friends, and I know it's hard on him. I mean, I haven't seen him in a week straight in probably a year and a half now. We've been together we worked together all summer long. We lived in the same room as each other last year. We bought a house together this year. We're together all the time, and I'm pretty excited to go up and see all those guys again.
Kendall, probably the most important question, and the one that, quite frankly, I feel bad for not leading off with. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I wouldn't change anything. I got bruised up and cut up and whatnot, and it kind of sucks, but everybody made it off the mountain, and I wouldn't change that for anything,
Kendall, if you could, can you talk to us about what recovery is going to be like for you? And do you have aspirations to get back out there and wrestle again?
Absolutely. I want to wrestle again. I'm not sure it's going to happen this year. I'm going to try hard. I might be able to practice a little bit and get in the room, and that'll be awesome. But with the head injuries, and then I got a pretty bad bicep injury. My bicep muscle actually got tore off the bone, so that's going to be a tough one to recover from. And then the head stuff and wrestling, you're kind of head banging a lot. But next year for sure I'll be wrestling again.
And Kendall, I understand your dad JP is there with you, and I hope it's okay if I ask JP a question really quick.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
JP, what would you like to say to the people of Evanston in response to just the outpouring of love and support your family has received in the aftermath of this event?
I've been in this community for 42 years. I've been a volunteer fireman, a captain with the UNT County Fire Department for 20 years. And, we went through tragedy back in 2005 when we lost 2 firemen. And that's when it all kind of started for me. This community pulled together then. And it's just amazing to see that, that camaraderie of this community and how much they actually love each other. And then my wife was diagnosed with cancer in 2017, and then it came back terminal in 2020. And they pulled together then again for us and just, wrapped us up and just took extremely good care of us. And then now it's like, I couldn't say thank you enough to this community. I would never be able to make it up to this community. It's just, this community is the best in the country, if you ask me, in my opinion. They would do anything for anybody, I think. And, I probably don't know a lot of these people, but they are just amazing, amazing people in this community.
Well, Mr. Cummings, I'm sure I speak for a lot of people in the community that say that we are not only proud of Kendall, but proud of you and your beautiful wife for raising such a stand-up person. Talking with Kendall and hearing his answers of this is just what I was supposed to do. Ethics that deep start at home.
I'm surprised he did it. I asked myself, what was he thinking? But I'm not shocked. Like I said, it's just, he's seen a lot of tragedy in his life, and he's gone through a lot in his life, but the kid is willing to risk anything for about anybody. So I wasn't surprised he did it at all. I thought he was crazy, but I'm not surprised he did it.
Kendall, I kind of got a funny question for you, but are you going to be using this as any intimidation factors to future wrestling opponents?
I don't know if I need to use it. It kind of seems like everybody's already heard, I think. When they see my name, they know.
That is Evanston High School graduate Kendall Cummings and, of course, his father, JP Cummings. Guys, thank you so much for the time. I know it's been a crazy whirlwind for you, but I really appreciate you guys taking the time to speak with me. And Kendall, real quick before we let you go, you're going to be out on the field during halftime. They're going to be honoring you, doing some other stuff for you throughout the night at the football game. How excited are you to come watch your Evanston Red Devils play here at this new stadium?
I'm extremely excited. I watched them play in Cody, and it was nice to watch all of them be playing again, and I'm excited to watch tonight.
Again, that is Kendall Cummings and JP Cummings. Guys, thank you so much for the time. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Just thank you, sir. Thank you for taking your time to do this for us. I really appreciate it. And, this is a good platform to us just to, thank the community. And I'm super glad Kendall made it home to me and to his mother. Like I said, he's a hero in my eyes, and so is this community. So I really appreciate it.
They are doing the cake auction right now, and the first cake already at $1,600. This community is amazing. $1,600 for a cake, but it's to help out one of Evanston's finest, Kendall Cummings. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have more of our halftime show brought to you by UNT Envision on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom bodywork when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call, 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston. They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
The cake auction happening right now so far raised $7,700 for Kendall Cummings and his family to help pay for the medical benefits. And we're going to go ahead, and we had a special thing that we were able to kind of put together, getting to talk with people who knew Kendall when he was here in Evanston and getting their reactions. Here is what they had to say. We heard from Coach Bubba O'Neill, Coach Jim Burton, Principal Merle Lesser, and Assistant Principal Scott Kohler, Coach Jason Mitchell, and of course Coach Larry Waxhaven. Here's what their reactions were to Kendall's heroic deeds.
A quick thought on Kendall Cummings and his family, and I think most people in our community recognize what occurred this past weekend. Kendall getting mauled by a grizzly bear, being able to survive that mauling just through pure toughness and being able to save his friend from maybe death. And we wouldn't expect anything less from Kendall and the quality of kid that he is. It's something that we all love to do in Evanston. We're in the outdoors doing our thing, and he just got caught in a tough situation doing what Evanston people do, what Wyoming people do, and his actions in that moment, very commendable. But again, we wouldn't expect anything less from a young man from Evanston and from the family that he's from. Very tough, very thoughtful, and very caring in his actions. And we love Kendall. We love what he's done for Evanston. He's made national news for his heroic actions, and could be more proud of him.
Kendall Cummings, played for us as I was just first starting out and as I was the freshman coach. A young man that's hardworking, shows up, does his job, and just a real fine young man and very courageous.
I'm not surprised at all to hear what happened with Kendall. It's completely who he is as an individual. He's willing to stand up and fight for anybody, and putting others' needs before his own.
So this is Merle Lester from the high school.
as I've been thinking about Kendall and this act of heroism, it's made me think a lot about myself. And I think it's made a lot of people reflect. What is a true hero? And a true hero is somebody that is willing to sacrifice everything. And that's exactly what Kendall did. Now, why did he do that? You think of his mom and dad. You got JP and Megan, fantastic people. They had a lot to do with it. I think of his wrestling coaches. They had a lot to do with it. I think of his grandparents and his family had a lot to do with it. But, so I don't think anybody can really take credit for it necessarily other than Kendall when he actually did it. And, I've reflected myself, is that something that I would be willing to do? And I hope so. But I think we have to reflect on that. There's a lot of false heroes in the nation right now. And a lot of them are under the guise of being a musician or a rapper or an actor or anything like that. They're popular and they're famous. But when it truly comes down to heroes, I think of those who have sacrificed in war. I think of those who have sacrificed within our fire department locally that have given their lives, our police department, and then honestly, people like Kendall. I just truly think this was probably the most high elevated act of heroism, one of them that I've seen in my life, and I'm just so grateful that a young man would actually think more about others than himself, even when it came to risking his own life.
Kohler at Evanston High School. When I think of Kendall Cummings, what a tough kid. This event that happened last week when he, basically sacrificed himself for his friend, it made me think of how selfless he is and how, when you put yourself on the line for your friend. I thought about him in high school. Kendall was one of the kindest kids we've ever had here, always smiling, didn't say a lot, super respectful, a hard worker, just went and got things done. And you see him come down the hall, he had a smile and would say hi. And so when you think of the impact he's had on others, that's what I think about is not only is he kind to everyone, but something like this, fighting off a bear, taking on a bear, would any one of us do that? I don't know. Obviously he would. And that's just made me think about how when you hear those things, you reflect on your own self and those you care about and how do you serve and what are we here for? And Kendall's a great example of that.
Well, even going back to when we had him in high school, as a freshman, sophomore, and senior, he was always one of the hardest working kids in the room. Always willing to put in extra time, do those things that he needed to do to become the best wrestler he could be. So he's always had a good work ethic, been willing to push himself. He's always had great parent support. His parents have always been behind him and supporting. I don't think he's ever wrestled in a place that they haven't been there if they could be there. And so he's had that great support, and he's just been a great leader for us. And so as he went on to college, he wrestled up there last year, and I got a chance to watch him wrestle a couple times as he wrestled against Rock Springs, and their region was over there, and he just a hard-working kid, and I think this year was going to be a good year for him. They've been working pretty hard up there at Powell, and the kids that he was hunting with are teammates that are close to his size, so I'm sure they were drilling and pushing each other. And so he's always been Kendall, and now we're just seeing that another side of him that I knew was always there. I know he is a kid that would be involved and no matter what situation, he would want to do his part to take care of business. So, and I think that's something that not only Kendall does, but that's kind of what our sport teaches people. I talked to him a week ago, and I'm going to have a hard time getting through this, but I said to him, that's a good thing you did for your teammate. And he said, I'd rather be in the shape I'm in and beat up, hurt, than be on a couch someday without my friend. The other day I had a kid come and talk to me about Kendall in a situation, and he says, I hope I'd have a friend like that. And I told my kid, I said, I hope you become a friend like that.
We're rolling right into the kickoff. Big thank you to all those coaches for helping us out as Drew Barker returns the opening kickoff to about the 35-yard line. By the way, that kickoff brought to you by Billy, Paige, and Beverly Tannenbaum. Go Red Devils, from the biggest Evanston fans in the state of California. So Barker to the 34-yard line. And back to football after a really one-of-a-kind halftime show. We'll tell you about what made that so special in a minute. As Aiden Lichty goes forward for 8 yards. Unfortunately, it was Brady Roberts who was ejected as the Evanston player for Green River. It was their leading rusher, Bracken Miller. Tonight, Evanston Yeah. Okay. Sorry, we just had some stuff kind of happen just now. Anyways, we are at 3rd down and 1, so a gain of 1 on the play. Anyways, tonight, this was a lot of talk about Kendall Cummings and how he has made Evanston proud. And Kendall Cummings must be proud to be from Evanston, as this is a community that tonight, through the fundraising efforts we have seen tonight, has raised over, and if this is quick math done on a calculator on my phone as Evanston stopped on 3rd and short, has raised over $13,000 for Kendall Cummings. According to my quick math, that is not official numbers. We'll get the official numbers from Bubba O'Neill on Monday. But according to my quick math, a lot of money raised for Kendall Cummings as Evanston is stopped on a 3rd and 1. And we'll see what the Red Devils decide to do about it as we get back to football here. Red Devils going forward on 4th and 1. They've been perfect on 4th down conversions tonight. Morrow goes into the pile, picks up the first down, and is still going all the way to about the 48-yard line. Pick up a 5. Did she find a police officer? Red Devils moving the ball as we have a official timeout. Looks like a Red Devil lost his shoe. But this, again, these are unofficial numbers on the money that was raised, but between the cake auction and the Miracle Minute, they said they raised around $2,000 for the Miracle Minute and over $10,000 for the cake auction, according to my quick math. Morrow goes under center on 1st and 10 after another A-plus trophies first down, handoff to Aiden Lichty. He gets forward and falls down for about 2 yards. Second down and 8, ball at the midfield stripe. Red Devils lead 27-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. By the way, a big thank you to Uinta Envision for sponsoring our halftime show. Definitely one that I will not forget. Morrow under center, takes the snap, looking to pass, pressure in the backfield, sack, the ball comes loose, and it looked like Randall got back there in time. Carter Randall was able to scoop it up as Morrow was hit, lost the ball all the way back at their own 40. Loss of 10 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 18 from the 40-yard line of Evanston. As tough pressure coming from Green River to make that fumble happen. Shotgun formation for Morrow. Takes the snap. Rolls towards the left side. He's got room to work with. Decides to come backfield. Stays in bounds. Shirks one tackler. Now decides to make another one miss, but he's hit way back there. A Patrick Mahomesian type of run, but Morrow gets hit way back there. Loss of about 20 yards all the way back at his own 20. That'll bring up 4th down, and Kai Barker will have to punt it away for the Red Devils. Kai Barker to punt it away for Evanston. Snap. Kick is up. That's a line drive rocket. Headed towards the 35. Caught inside the 40. Wrapped up immediately. Ball's loose. Ball's loose. Evanston jumped on it. Is it going back to Evanston? And waiting for the call. And Gabe Hutchinson with the hit. Evanston football. Gabe Hutchinson causes the fumble. Cole Robinette picks it up, and Evanston takes it back. Woo! Evanston with the effective deep pass now at the 35-yard line. And the Red Devils will take over. Morrow looking to pass, steps up, it's got room to run, makes it about 3 yards downfield. It'll be 2nd down and 7. So Red Devils took over on their own 35-yard line. Cole Robinette comes up with the fumble. And then Cohen goes forward for about 2 yards. And it's 2nd down and 8 from the 33. Morrow pitches outside to Hutchinson. He's got speed. Hutchinson off to the races. Up across the 10 and tackled down. Gabe Hutchinson all the way to the 10. A big 23-yard gain for Hutchinson. And it's 1st and goal Evanston. We've heard all season about the speed of Gabe Hutchinson, and if he gets a hole, he's lethal. He just proved it right there. A 23-yard rush, and the Red Devils offense not missing a beat. Morrow under center, Lichty in the backfield. Hand off to Lichty, who goes straight into the pile. His line pushes him, and he gets to about the 3-yard line. Red Devils up 27-7 with under 5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. And Evanston has had the ball pretty much the entire 3rd quarter as well. Morrow under center. Takes the snap, hand off to Lichty around the left guard in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Devils. 4:38 remaining in the 3rd, and Evanston leads it 33-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Micah Lichty to try the extra point, or excuse me, not Micah. Dylan Lichty to try the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 34 for Evanston, 7 for Green River on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard, as we are seeing a league high of past fast food touchdowns on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
The importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we offer youth accounts to help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly. Our youth accounts are special, just like the kids in our community. Check out our See You Grow, See You Learn, and See You Prosper accounts for kids 0 to 18. These accounts are great to start managing finances. Open a youth account today for $1. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Green River Wrestling just presented Evanston's Kendall Cummings with a quilt with the message that Green River has his back. So it's all love for Kendall Cummings here today as the Red Devils lead it 34-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. As McKinnon will be back to return for Green River. Lichty with the pooch kick going towards the right side, caught around the 25-yard line, going towards the right side, turning on the Jets. This could be trouble. Going to the right sideline, Axel McKinnon, and Evanston driving him back. And we'll see where they spot this one at. Aiden Lichty on the tackle for Evanston. McKinnon brings it back to the 35 of Green River, and now Green River trying to get something going on offense. Fakes the handoff. Lake going towards his left side, looking to throw downfield, and that one is incomplete. And a flag thrown. Intended for Finley, and it dropped through his legs. Flag thrown. We'll see what the call is.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Pass interference, defense, ineligible receivers, downfield, offense.
So, pass interference on Evanston, and ineligible receiver downfield on Green River. So, they're just going to replay first down from the 35. So, it's as if that play never happened. Shotgun formation for Lake. Takes the snap. Quick throw left side. That one caught around the 35, trying to turn upfield. This could be trouble. Skylar Lee gets into Evanston territory. Dragged out of bounds at the Evanston 35 by Gio Cervantes. They'll spot that one at the 47-yard line. So Lee with an 18-yard gain, and it's a new set of downs for Green River. Down 34-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Lake, play action, rolls towards his right, throws downfield, incomplete, intended for Jackson Mitchell. Four minutes, 3 seconds left here in the third quarter. Red Devils doing a great job here tonight. We'll go through the stats next time Evanston gets back on the field on offense. But Lake and the Wolves trying to move the ball. Handoff towards the right side. And stood up by Drew Barker, but not after he picks up a first down. That is number 2, Todd Connor. Gets to the Evanston 35-yard line. And a 12-yard pickup for Connor. 1st and 10 from the 35 of Evanston. for Green River. Clock continues to roll with 3 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Lake in the shotgun formation. Connor standing off of his left hip. Takes the snap. Hand off to Connor. Tries to run around the right side. Wall of red and blue says no. Pickup of 2 yards on the way. Cole Robinette in on the stop for the Red Devils. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from the 33-yard line. Ball dead center of the field in between the hashes with 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Red Devils up big, 34-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. I want to invite you to join us for the final regular season volleyball match of the season tomorrow as Evanston goes to Teton County to take on the Jackson Bronx. Pregame at 12:30, first serve at 1. Handoff going ahead again, and no gain on the play for Connor. Actually, take that back. He gets 1 yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down. Oh, take that back. He actually loses a yard on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 9 from the 34-yard line of Evanston. Green River, of course, 1 of 6 on 3rd down conversions tonight. Lake takes the snap. High snap. Shuttle pass going towards the right side and wrapped up by Kai Barker. Jackson Gomez tried to turn a corner. He only picks up about 2 yards, and Kai brings him down. It'll be 4th down and 7. Ball on the 32-yard line, far hash. We'll see what Green River decides to do. This is the first time they've been in Evanston territory in quite a while. Green River comes out. Shotgun formation. Dropping back. Lake looks to throw. Throws across the body, left side. That one is incomplete. Huge defensive play by Dylan Lichty. Was all over the receiver. Skylar Lee went up to the ground with him. Came back down. He falls to the ground. The ball comes loose. Also very vital in that play is Grady Ivy, the sophomore, with the pressure up front. Turnover on downs. Red Devils take over. 1:23 left in the third. Red Devils up 34-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Morrow under center. Takes the snap. Pitches out to the right side. Gio Cervantes gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Gio Cervantes, one of the seniors ending his career tonight. And all the seniors will end on a high note. Looks to be a big win over a conference rival. Less than a minute left in the third quarter. We'll see if Morrow gets the play off in time. 50 seconds and counting. Morrow taking his time, surveying the line. Sends a man in motion, takes the snap. Hand off to, hey, look at this, Moberly. He's off and running. Moberly all the way to the 40 of Green River. Ethan Moberly, who has not gotten a lot of play time this year, breaks one off to the 41-yard line of Green River, a 27-yard gain. What a way to end a career if you're Ethan Moberly tonight. Loud student section, loud home crowd, loving what they're seeing. 14 seconds left. Morrow takes the snap, hand off to Moberly up the middle. He's got room to run, runs around the referee on the left side, picks up about 13 yards on the play. They'll spot him at the 23-yard line. That is about an 18-yard pickup, and the clock will expire on the third quarter. 3/4 of the way home, and it's Evanston 34, Green River 7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Red Devils with 311 yards of total offense to my count. As we transition to our fourth quarter, Red Devils up 34-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Trying to keep it going for the Red Devils. Morrow dropping back to pass, looking towards his right side, throws it over the top, trying to catch Dylan Lichty around the 15-yard line, incomplete pass. It was either Lichty or it might have been Kai Barker, actually, who's the intended receiver. Second down and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line of Green River. Morrow under center, Moberly back in. Takes the snap, handoff to Moberly, goes up the middle and slips his way to a good chunk of yardage, about 4-yard gain for Moberly. And it's third down and 6. Ball on the 19-yard line as Evanston in the red zone. 5 plays, 49 yards for the Red Devils in this drive. Tight formation for Evanston, Moberly in the backfield. Morrow takes the snap, hands off to Moberly, goes off the right side, and he'll pick up about 2 more yards. It'll be fourth down and about 4 to go from the 17-yard line. And we'll see if Lichty comes out and attempts the field goal. And that does appear to be the situation. So it looks to be about a 35-yard field goal attempt for Lichty. Randall takes the snap, kick is up, and that one is off the left, upright and in. Doinked in, and the Red Devils get 3 more. 37-7 Red Devils on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazin's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Good look there at the fan cam. Evanston fans very happy with a 37-7 lead on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Big thank you to Kazin's Ace and Kazin's Furniture for sponsoring our fan cam. We go back to field action, and Dylan Lichty to attempt the Billy Page and Beverly Tannenbaum kickoff towards the left side. And Evanston right now dominating this one. It is 37-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Lichty to kick it off. Line drive kick, caught at the 35-yard line, going towards the right side and getting inside the 40. That was number 43, Jeremiah Salmo. Salmo brings it to about the 41-yard line. So it's a 15-yard return. And Green River will take over. Caleb Lake in the shotgun formation. Evanston's defense has been on it all night. Screen pass towards the right side, going towards the sideline to about the 45-yard line. That was Nate Mitchell. And they will spot him about the 44. So 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7. Throw towards the left side, caught at the 50, short of the first down. Ball's loose, get it roll out of bounds, and it looks like it did. And it was a quick pass, complete to Hunter Finley. He's just shy of the first down marker. They're going to mark him about the 49-yard line, so pick up a 5 on the play. 3rd down and 2. Lake under center. Hands off to Todd. He dives forward and picks up the 3 yards he needs for the first down. Connor Todd with 3 yards, and it's 1st and 10. Wolves on the 48 of Evanston. 9 minutes, 55 seconds and counting left in the 4th quarter. Red Devils up by 30 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. How good is that to hear? Lake, play action. He's got pressure in the backfield. Kai Barker tried to get him, and a flag thrown. Another man misses. Lake goes towards the left side, and he will get to about the 30, but we'll see what the flag is. So it's an 18-yard pickup, but they're marching it back, blocking the back on Green River.
Illegal block in the back, offense. 10-yard play from the final foul. Replay first down.
So that will put Green River all the way back at their own 32-yard line. So 1st down and 30 from their own 32. Wildcat trick play, throw towards the right side. That is incomplete. Would have been caught around the 40-yard line by Nate Mitchell. Brings up 2nd down and 30. Second down and 30 on their own 32-yard line for Green River. Clock stops at 9 minutes and 9 seconds. The Devils lead 37-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. 5 plays, 29 yards for Green River on this drive. Lake in the shotgun formation. And jumping off, and we got a flag.
Before the snap, dead ball, false start, offense, 5-yard penalty, replay.
False start on Green River. It's a 5-yard penalty, and they'll replay the 2nd down, and that puts them all the way back to the 27, 2nd and 35. Lake has no choice but to pass it. He's got pressure in the backfield. Cole Robinette hits him as he throws it, and it's incomplete. Third and 35 coming up. Ball all the way back on their own 27. Cole Robinette was in the backfield, made the stop, or made the hit, but Lake had gotten rid of the ball. And if you're Evanston, it's pretty clear. They got to get all the way to the Evanston 38-yard line, and they're starting on their own 27. It's pretty clear. Just keep it in front of you if you're the Red Devils. Lake takes the snap. Here comes pressure in the backfield, throws it towards the middle, caught by Todd. Shoestring tackle from behind. A great play by Jesse Page. Connor Todd gets it to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 8 yards, but it's 4th and 27, and Evanston will definitely get ready to receive the punt. Skylar Lee to punt it away. Standing on his own 20-yard line. Snap to Lee. And it's a fake. Lee takes off towards the left side. In pursuit, Evanston. They're trying to pick up the first down. They are not going to get there. He's hit at the 45-yard line, 44 of Green River. Red Devils with a turnover on downs. They tried the fake, and Evanston will take over on the 35-yard line, or 45-yard line. Cohen Morrow out there with the Red Devils. Moberly in the backfield, tight formation. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left. Evanston going to probably just run the clock down. Hand off to Moberly off the right side. Moberly gets about 4 yards on the play. And I tell you what, this young man who has not gotten a lot of playing time, with a gain of 4 yards on the play. And Moberly today, 63 yards on 6 carries to my count. But this young man who has come up and filled the spot left empty at the end of the first half with the ejection has played great. Morrow under center. Sends a man in motion. Hands off to Moberly, who fights his way forward and picks up maybe a yard on the play. I'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Ball on the 41-yard line. 3rd down and 3, rather. Six minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the game. Hand off to Moberly, Lichty, and he'll get right to the first down marker. Pick up a 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Carter Blair jogging in. Will be 4th and 1. Evanston going left. Ball on the 36, and the Red Devils pick up another 4th down as Morrow goes through and picks up a whole lot more inside the 30, about the 27-yard line. And they'll spot him at the 26. So they're good on 4th down again. Tonight, Evanston on 4th down is 6 of 6. Another handoff for Evanston. Bronson Sims this time, as Evanston's getting more and more guys involved. That is a gain of 2 yards on the play. Bronson Sims actually in at quarterback. Quarterback keeper, right side. And he'll pick up a good chunk of yardage, about 3 yards on the play.
Timeout, boys, timeout.
Timeout called, and we'll take it as well. We'll be right back after this on our First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Evanston and Horizon High School students, start your college career now. Challenge yourself. Gain skills and confidence to help you succeed while taking credits toward the degree you want. Take Western courses for free while attending high school. Courses are paid for by Uinta BOCES number 1. What are you waiting for? For more information, call 789-5742 or email info@uintaeducation.org.
5 minutes remaining on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard, as Red Devils lead it 37-7 on the big night here for Evanston. Pitch out to the right side. Gabe Hutchinson makes a man miss out to the 20 and inside the 10 again. (37-7) Evanston on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation right now in the fourth quarter. And it's a new set of downs. 1st and 10 at the 11. About a 13-yard gain for Hutchinson. Sims under center, takes the snap. Hand off to Moberly, who goes forward and gets to about the 5-yard line. Pick up about 6 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4. So Bronson Sims now the quarterback for Evanston. Cohen Morrow will be back next year in 2023. And if this performance is any indication, this Red Devil team is going to be very good as most of them come back. Hand off to Moberly on the left sideline. Is he in? Touchdown, Red Devils! Ethan Moberly. What a way to end a career. Three minutes and 48 seconds left. And Evanston leads it 43-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Exploding on senior night. Lichty to attempt the extra point. Kick is up. Good. Red Devils looking good. 43-7, 44-7 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
This is Colt Hamilton with Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. I'm excited to announce our new Legendary Leadership Award. Each month we are going to be giving away $1,000 to a local legendary leader. We need your nominations. We want to start giving back to people that have stepped up to keep our community thriving. Nominate anyone from leaders among our schools, healthcare workers, first responders, and so on. Who do you know that has made an impact in our community? Together, let's recognize and reward people that have made a difference in your lives. Email me your nominations at leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com or click the link below. Again, that's leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com.
Red Devils, an offensive explosion, 44 unanswered points. They trailed 7-0 early in the game, and then Evanston just came roaring back to life. So far, the Red Devils today, we'll give you those team stats in a second after the kickoff. I think Gio Cervantes is going to get a chance to kick off. That's what it looks like to me. Yep, Gio is going to get a chance to put the boot to ball in his final game of his career, as Evanston will pick up their second win of the season. Both of them pretty significant blowouts. A 30, I believe it was 34-7 win over Riverton, and now 40 points up on Green River tonight. This means Jackson's going to the playoffs. Gio. Nice booming kick to about the 10. Caught by Green River. It's Axel McKinnon. And he is caught in the backfield. Hit about the 20-yard line. Great kick coverage by Drew Barker, who gets there and meets him. And they'll spot the ball right at the 20-yard line. We'll see if Caleb Lake comes back out for the final 3:40 of this game, and it is indeed Caleb Lake. Shotgun snap. Lake looking to throw, left side, catch it in motion. That's Mitchell. As Jackson Mitchell gets about 11 yards on the reception. 1st and 10, Green River on the, actually call that the 33-yard line, so a 13-yard gain. Lake in the shotgun formation, takes the snap, going towards his right. Here comes pressure in the backfield, dumps it off towards at the 40-yard line, caught, diving towards the 50 as he puts a stiff arm at the 45 is Hunter Finley. And that is 1st and 10 for Green River. 16-yard gain for Finley. 1st and 10 Wolves, 3 minutes and no seconds left in the 4th quarter. Red Devils up 44-7. Lake takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Todd. Pressure in the backfield and looking to throw instead. He'll keep it, slide after a gain of about 11 yards at the Red Devil 40. First and 10 at the 39-yard line. Two minutes and 33 seconds left in the season for Evanston, who will miss the playoffs this year, but will close on a high note. Throw right side, incomplete. Would have been caught around the 20. Closest man to him was Hunter Finley. And it's 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 41 of Evanston. Red Devils send Stephen Bowen onto the field. Jogging off is number 68. That is Mason Hill. Shotgun formation for Lake. Takes the snap. Looking downfield. Sidearm in and out of the hands of Finley for an incomplete pass. Would have been caught around the 30. Good enough for the 1st down. But it is 3rd down and 10. And Green River has struggled on 3rd down. 2 for 9 for the day. Evanston, on the other hand, they are 2 for 9 on 3rd down, but a perfect 6 for 6 on 4th down. That's why that's happened. Shotgun formation to Lake. Stepping up, throws, and that one is incomplete. He threw a little off balance there. Would have been Skylar Lee, caught around the 35-yard line of Evanston, but it's incomplete. 4th and 10 from the 41. Smiles on the sideline of the boys in red. 2 minutes and 16 seconds away from their first conference win of the season. Lake, pressure in the backfield and has to retreat all the way back to the 40 and just throws it out of bounds. Flag thrown. That might be intentional grounding coming up on Green River. Nobody was anywhere near where Lake got rid of that ball. Flag about the 38-yard line. And they're marching back. Doesn't matter. It's going to be a turnover on downs. I think Evanston's probably just going to decline this thing. Turnover on downs to Evanston. So I guess that's a penalty you can't decline. And Evanston will take over on the Green River 32. Two minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the game. Sims under center. Takes the snap. Hand off to Moberly off the right sideline. Take that back. That's not Moberly. That is a man rushing in, and the ball's loose. Fumble. There's a quarterback keeper on the rush, and the fumble is lost, given back to Green River. And now the Wolves will get it back. Sims got all the way to the 12-yard line, and Green River will take over. So with 1:58 seconds remaining, Green River will get one more chance to kind of get this thing going. Lake sends a man in motion. Hand off to Todd, who goes into the Evanston line and gets back to the line of scrimmage. 1:47 separate the Red Devils from the victory here tonight. They have been dominant here at Fackrell Stadium. They wanted to pick up their first win in the new stadium, and boy, have they done that. 93 seconds remaining, now 90 seconds remaining. Second down and 10, ball at the Green River 13-yard line. Green River moving left to right on mylocalradio.com. Again, this is the final football game of the season, but we'll be following Evanston volleyball all the way to the end. Their final regular season volleyball match tomorrow at Jackson. Pregame at 12:30, first serve at 1 o'clock. False start on Green River. I'll push them back to the 7-yard line. 109, 108 and counting. See what Green River decides to do here at the very end. As the Green River, in order to keep their playoffs hopes alive, needed to win this game. And Evanston has come out here and played well. Throw left side, incomplete from a quarterback. I believe that's a new quarterback for Green River. I'm not sure, though, but it's an incomplete pass. Clock stops with 47.4 seconds left. 3rd and 15 from their own 7. Senior Gio Cervantes standing next to the bandstand, taking it all in. Carter Blair doing the same. All these seniors who have worked so hard all year, they're going to be rewarded with a big victory tonight. And you think about the future of Evanston football, most of the key players are coming back. Left side throw for Green River, incomplete. And that is a new quarterback. That's number 3, Kale Zinovich. 4th down and 15 from their own 7. 40 seconds remaining. See if Green River decides to go for it. You got to think if they go for it, they don't get it. Evanston gets the ball back. You're probably kneeling out the clock if you're the Red Devils. But Evanston is expecting a punt, and that is indeed what Green River will do. Skylar Lee, a punt out of his own end zone. Takes the snap. Kick is up. That one is going short. Hits the 30. Rolls to the 35. 45, and picked up about the 46-yard line. So a 40-yard punt from Skylar Lee, not bad at all. This guy will pick up the ball. And Evanston will take over. Bronson Sims will come out. Actually, Cohen Morrow's back out there. Probably giving him the final snaps of the game. 31 seconds left. Morrow in the victory formation. He'll take the snap. And the Red Devils will just let this clock tick by. They won't run another play with 16 seconds left. 14, 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 seconds left in the Red Devil season, and it'll end in the most sweetest fashion. 2-1, Red Devils with the win, and here comes the student section. Your final score on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard, Red Devils 44, Green River 7. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy. Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
When you're hungry for a fresh, juicy burger, a thick, mouth-watering steak, prime rib, a delicious fresh wrap, an amazing salad bar with soup, veggies, and fruit, or breakfast with all the trimmings, you'll find it all at the Legal Tender Restaurant. Just thinking about it makes your mouth water. The menu at the Legal Tender is filled with delicious options. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, come and enjoy a wonderful meal today at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn on Harrison Drive in Evanston.
Evanston gets the win, but even better news, they just announced here at the stadium that tonight $13,304 were raised for Kendall Cummings and his family to help with the medical bills and the times that they have coming for them. So $13,304 raised for Kendall Cummings and his family throughout the night. So hats off to you, Evanston. If you would still like to donate to Kendall Cummings and his family, there is an FBO account, for benefit of account, set up in the name of Kendall Cummings at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union. Also, if you are writing a check, please make it out to JP Kendall or Megan Cummings. Let's go ahead and roll into our post-game show. Happy days are here again in Evanston. Red Devils take it 44-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard as we go to our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Scoring gets started with 8:54 left in the first when Hunter Finley catches a 25-yard touchdown reception. It's 7-0 Green River. But the Red Devils would take over the rest of the game, responding with 44 unanswered points. It started with a Cohen Morrow 16-yard rushing touchdown with 4:02 left in the first. A 31-yard rushing touchdown from Cohen Morrow with 11:13 left in the second. A 28-yard rushing touchdown from Brady Roberts with 6:32 left in the half. Cohen Morrow scored again before the half ended with a 4-yard touchdown pass to Carter Blair. And then that makes it 27-7 going into the locker room. In the third quarter, Evanston wasn't done yet. A 3-yard rushing touchdown from Aiden Lichty with 4:38 left in the third. A 34-yard field goal from Dylan Lichty with 10:36 left in the fourth. And then a 5-yard touchdown by the senior who played his last game tonight, Ethan Moberly, with 3:48 left in the fourth. Your final score on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard: Evanston 44, Green River 7. Red Devils pile on 342 yards of total offense. Again, these stats are not official, but they do give you an idea of what the story was. In the air, it was only 1 of 4 for Evanston. A 4-yard touchdown completion, though. But the Red Devils went 53 for 338 yards and 5 touchdowns tonight. 16 first downs, 2 of 9 on third down conversions, but that all gets erased when you go 6 of 6 on fourth down conversions. So a great job there by Evanston. Caleb Blake for Green River goes 10 of 26 for 165 yards and a touchdown. Leading receiver is Skylar Lee with 2 receptions for 74 yards. Lead rusher is Todd Connor with 16 yards on 5 attempts. For the Red Devils, Cohen Morrow 1 of 4 for 4 yards, but that one was a touchdown, as the team picture is being taken at midfield right now. The leading rusher for the Red Devils tonight is Brady Roberts, 134 yards in the first half, 12 of 1 for 134. Touchdowns scored. There were 5 total, 2 for Cohen Morrow, 1 for Aiden Lichty, 1 for Ethan Moberly, 26 for Brady Roberts, and then Carter Blair got the lone reception touchdown, a 4-yard reception. That is your Jimmy John's Free Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll give you our Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Evanston Community Health Centers offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Evanston Community Health Center. Call 307-789-8290.
Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olliff, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
Red Devil Sports on My Local Radio is also brought to you in part by Bear River Dental. Your perfect smile is just around the corner at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Bridges, crowns, dental cleaning and exams, fillings, x-rays, fluoride treatments, mouth guards, tooth extraction, clear aligners, porcelain veneers, teeth whitening, or a full mouth smile reconstruction makeover. Whatever you need when it comes to your dental needs, we've got you covered. The professional staff at Bear River Dental provides services that can improve overall health and wellness. Call today to schedule an appointment. Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. 307-789-5608.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth as we have our Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Dentistry. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And tonight was senior night, and what senior night is all about is giving kids one last chance to go out there and play the game they love one last time. Ethan Moberly has not gotten hardly any playing time this year, and due to some circumstances, his number was called, and he did not disappoint on his way to, my count, having a 75-yard game, with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Moberly gets his chance and takes it in for a 5-yard rushing touchdown to put the cherry on top and remind us what senior day is all about. So Ethan Moberly gets your Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. Welcoming into the Les Schwab Plains Tower broadcast booth, we have Evanston Red Devil coach Jim Burton. And Coach Burton, we've been talking about it all year, finishing strong. I don't think you could have finished the season any stronger due to the circumstances than what you guys did here tonight.
Yeah, no, the kids came out. They were relaxed, ready to go. You know, a little adversity early on. They got the opening score, and we just said, no, we're going to take care of this. You know, guys go down. We lose a few O-linemen. Next guy up. We have a fracas. They're going to watch the film and see who. Again, you know, when there's a fight, they're kicking people out. And we lose. You know, you lose a guy. But Aiden Lichty stepped up right there. And then our senior running back, Ethan, we talked about him earlier. Ethan Moberly, that's the kid. You know, he comes out late. He's the drum major in the band.
Yep.
He's leading the band. He's a state. I mean, kid does it all and just works hard. He's been the scout running back all year. He's taken a lot of abuse, and it was his turn. And we just kept going. It was like he's got to get in. So super proud of all those seniors, the legacy they leave. I know, you know, season overall, you know, a lot of fight, a lot of grit, and didn't end like we wanted it to, didn't make it to the playoffs. But this is the way to finish, you know. Not a lot of teams get to win their last one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm trying to remember, I think this is the first time we've won on senior night in the last few years. Yep. Talk to me about these seniors. Of course, Moberly is definitely the feel-good story of the night. You mentioned he was your hard worker in practice, your scout team running back. He did whatever you told him, and then paid off with a great touchdown run to cap off his senior year. Other seniors definitely stood out as well. Carter Blair catching a touchdown reception in his final game as well. Can you talk to me a little bit about this senior class and what you guys are going to miss the most about them?
Big thing is the leadership in the locker room and practice and willing to do the little things. You've got seniors. You got Marcus Tober. Didn't get a snap all year, and he gets some playing time tonight. And again, another scout team kid that gives us a look. Jayton Meyer, new kid, moved in. We only get 1 year with him, right? But he comes out and he gives us a look and he gets some time. The big guys, Carson and Braxton. I'm really connected to the big guys. Sorry. I'm going to miss them.
And this is definitely, I got a chance to travel with you guys to Cody and see how tight-knit this team is. But when you look at what's coming back, Cohen Morrow, Brady Roberts, Gabe Hutchinson showed some flashes of what could be coming in the future, and that's really exciting. Of course, Aiden Lichty, you have got so many weapons that are coming back. How excited are you for the next season, even though I know you guys are still dealing with this season just ending, but looking at the future, looking at what you guys did when you've put a game together from top to bottom, what is the ceiling of this team in the future?
Well, and really it's you got to look. You can't ever replace a person. I don't care who they are, what they do, but we're going to get some guys in spots. We've got a lot of stuff coming back. Big core of skill guys. O-line. We've got kids got a lot of time. Zane and Taryn both a little banged up tonight, but they're both back. Manning May, another young guy on that O-line that started all year and just did nothing but move the ball. Our running game's there, our defense there. We get a few more passes here and there, and we're going to be deadly next year, and so that's going to be fun to watch.
What's the takeaway that you guys are going to have from this season? I know you guys seem to be making the next level every season. This year, I think you did announce that you guys are one of the top teams and can compete with the top teams in the West. Of course, the game against Star Valley comes to mind. This game comes to mind. Game against Lander. A lot of great things done over this season. What is the message that you want those juniors that are coming back to receive in preparation for what hopefully is a memorable season in 2023?
Well, and the big thing that they've got to realize is it's a process, and they've got to start now. The process starts now. Whether you're going in basketball, wrestling, you're doing indoor track, some swimmers, stuff like that, the process starts. The weight room starts. Getting ready, watching film, all those things keep going. That's an ongoing process. And they've got to just take the example from these seniors. These seniors, they were at camp, they're in the weight room, those kind of things. But it's got to be a focus in the weight room. You're just your weight room class. Even when it's not the whole team and you think no one's watching, we talk a lot about integrity, and that integrity to do your best when you think nobody's watching. And that's what they've got to pick up from this senior class. And like I said, if they will do that, sky's the limit.
That's Coach Jim Burton, head coach for Evanston football. Coach, congratulations on a great season. You ended a little bit early, but you guys definitely ended on a strong note. To my count, 342 total yards, 338 of them on the ground. Not a bad way to end a season and also get the first win on the field. Also, probably what you could argue more importantly, Kendall Cummings raising this event, raising over $13,000 according to the announcement we got from the PA announcer earlier. Just congratulations on really just an all-around great night.
Yeah, and I talked to Kendall, and Kendall's a great kid, and we gave him we have a sticker on our helmet. It's called a berserker. It's a Viking warrior, bear warrior that's just crazy, and I was like, dude, you're the real berserker. You are just bad A, and that kid and his whole family and just the people they are and what they do is exemplary, and it's great for him that we're going to help take care of him, and he knows that no matter what, we'll take care of him. And this community came out and supported, all week long. It's been a big event.
Absolutely. Anything else before we wrap this season up?
Just need to thank my coaches and their spouses. I take those guys from their families a lot, meetings and trips and things, and I appreciate their families for letting me have those coaches. And I appreciate those coaches for having my back and the things they do on and off the field. My wife, you can't say enough about the things she does. My family, my daughter Addie, she's a manager and she runs the team and she knows it, but I love her to death. just the family. I do have to thank some sponsors because I don't do this enough, but Aspen Cinemas, donating lots of stuff to us. Wyoming Credit Association, UNM Medical Group, Evanston Regional Hospital, CWG Digital, Tom's HVAC LL, Spartan Companies LL, and Denny Walls Construction LLC. Again, all the stuff that we do, we can't do without support. And this community has been very good to me and my family and been very good to this football team. And I just want to say thank you and go Big Red.
That is Coach Jim Burton, head coach for Evanston football. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our player of the game on our First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Again, your final score on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard as we are wrapping up the 2023 football season. Evanston 44, Green River 7. The 4 playoff teams are locked in now for the West. It will be Cody, Star Valley, Powell, and Jackson representing the West in the playoffs as Green River needs to win this one to keep their playoff hopes alive. Evanston able to come away with the senior night victory. Time for our player of the game, and tonight we've got to go with Cohen Morrow. Only 1 for 4 in the air and 10 of 34 on the ground, but 3 total touchdowns. That is half of the touchdown output put out by Evanston. So Cohen Morrow is your final player of the game of the football season. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll wrap things up with our calendar update on our First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Build your own juicy, mouth-watering hamburgers just like you do at home with 1, 2, or 3 patties at the Down Home Eatery. Also enjoy salads and sandwiches. Down Home Eatery is located on Highway 89. Dine in or carry out. Call 679-2002.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston. They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Wrapping up our post-game show and indeed the 2022 football season. we got one more thing to do, and that is give you our mylocalradio.com calendar update. And it's pretty simple. It's volleyball from here on out. The Red Devils will play their final volleyball game of the regular season tomorrow with the number 2 seed in the Southwest Quadrant on the line against Jackson. That starts at 1 o'clock p.m. First serve at 1 o'clock, pregame at 12:30. And then Evanston Volleyball will journey to the regional tournament in Riverton. That will start next Friday and run through next Saturday. And then, of course, if Evanston is successful at the volleyball tournament, they will be moving on to state, which will be 2 weeks from Thursday through 2 weeks from Saturday in Casper. Before we call it a night and a 2022 football season, we have to give a big thank you to our format sponsors for football this year. We had our kickoff sponsored by Billy Page and Beverly Tannenbaum. Go Red Devils, from the biggest Evanston fans in the state of California. We also had our first down sponsored by A-Plus Trophies. A-Plus Trophies, your local sign and trophy experts. And, of course, our touchdowns, which it was raining PAF's fast food touchdowns tonight. Again, your final score on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard, Evanston 44, Green River 7. That's going to do it for our broadcast and the 2022 Evanston Red Devil football season. A big thank you to Coach Jim Burton, who has given us so much time in the interviews and the pregame interviews, postgame interviews, and just a lot of information to help us prepare for our broadcasts over the year. And a big thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in for what has been a great Evanston football season. A big thank you to my producer back at the studio, Mr. Colton Bagley, our other producer, Sean Hando, our executive producer, Val Cook, our sales manager, Matt Petrie, our sales associate, Miss Julie Burley, our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and on behalf of the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports, the voice of the Valley, Mr. Dennis Bedwell, the voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Poling, the voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard, and, of course, my good friend, voice of the Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Cody Olson. I'm Elan Olliff saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on mylocalradio.com and KNYN as we close out the Evanston Red Devil volleyball regular season in Jackson tomorrow afternoon. First serve at 12:30. First serve at 1 o'clock. Pregame at 12:30 on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night, and take care.
The preceding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Devils.